into it with this one right here. Got Jimmy with survival freestyle. We got the survival freestyle. And then with Jimmy just Jimmy. And then we got the survival. So survival to the Jimmy to the freestyle to the whole freestyle and survival Jimmy. So we got Jimmy getting into this one, especially with his whole survival freestyle. So I'm definitely getting him something executing this. Like he's probably gonna execute this one right here, especially with Jimmy on it. Like Jimmy, he has a survival of the freestyle. So especially with this whole thing just being it being in vain into this one right here, especially from the survival the freestyle. So especially with Jimmy being the main topic one, the main topic one and everything else. But we got with the just the survival to the freestyle, especially with Jimmy. Jimmy just putting into this one right here with the score fit.
I'm cruising down the M25 with my windows down, breeze blowing through the whip too loud, I gotta air it out. When I hit the A12, no doubt, I gotta wind them up. I ain't the one they lining up in survival in Hackney Town. Why do all these people wanna see me fail? I ain't had to stunt, I run it up for my little girl. What's your purpose? I bet they don't have none. They're spending on them bad ones on wheels, rising bread for them handguns. Hammers. There's a war outside. Any violations, we can't let it slide.
Ooh, it's a war outside. Any violation, we can't let it slide, and especially from the whole thing too. Like you coming from this and that, like you got the whole thing, you got to explain it, you got something explaining to do, and especially with the whole thing to go past too, like you see how it is, like you see what it is, like you have all this stuff going on too, and people doing it on WAPs, like they putting it all on WAP, stuff like that. So we got the whole thing just really breaking into this one right here, like everything is just being negotiated into this right here, especially when like you just being into the whole dosieted with it too, and you just being the main, like you have nothing to do with it, and you just in the mix of it, like in the point of the view.
They're spending on them bad ones on wheels, rising bread for them handguns. Hammers. There's a war outside. Any violations, we can't let it slide. We don't sleep on nothing, gotta make it right. They diss online, why the gang just send them bad? I spend most of my days tagging, go and ask the guys. I divide, then I multiply. Ask the hood, it ain't a thing for me to share a plate. All my life, I ain't no selfish guy. I grip my ting every time I see a tinted whip. Paranoia got me thinking everybody's shit. Insomnia got me staying up more time. But in the night, at least I get some peace of mind. I still rock these white airs on a rainy day. I just got some dinner, not the one where I can say my grace. When I hit that stain, that put me through, no lie, I prayed that I never go back to them scummy ways. GG patterns, Louis V on the print. Racks in elastics, 10 wrapped in cling. Had council workers freeing up keys for a wage. Grab plotted in blocks, I really took that risk. Unlucky if you're seen when it's filled to the brim. We wait for the drop, it ain't a circling ting. Outside's frying, gotta keep a spare kit. Outside's warm, gotta stay behind tints.
Them boys taking L's, yeah.
Ooh, he said outside is cold, gotta stay behind tents. Like you gotta know what's going on behind here. Like it's like a different thing going on here too, especially with the whole thing. Like it's a whole thing. It's like a little thing going on. Like you just gotta know how to be in the forest to be in whatever is coming with. Like you gotta how to take them shells to be impatient with it. Like especially with the whole thing, it just like you got the whole score going up too, and then the score list just keeps going higher. Like as you think about it, so it's like you really taking you really taking joints of it. It's really as you going as time going by, scores really getting more higher. Like
Freeing up keys for a wage. Grab plotted in blocks, I really took that risk. Unlucky if you're seen when it's filled to the brim. We wait for the drop, it ain't a circling ting. Outside's frying, gotta keep a spare kit. Outside's warm, gotta stay behind tints.
Them boys taking L's, yeah. Nah, I ain't hearing chat no more. Enough man were giving verbal for days. I don't see them on the net no more. Have you ever had a close shave and you say, fuck this, I don't wanna trap no more. But at the same time, all these clean runs got me feeling like I don't even wanna rap no more.
especially this one being what it is, survival of the whole thing. But you got the whole thing survival, especially survival freestyle too. Like this one has a whole thing because I feel like a lot of things gotta be majored into this one. I hear like a lot of things are just behind the scene, like got a lot of things going on behind the scene. But you got with Jimmy, especially survival of the freestyle. So especially from this one being right here what it is, but you got the whole thing just be on it to this right here, especially from Jimmy to the survival of the freestyle. So especially with everything else, just bracing into this one right here, especially with Jimmy being into it. But make sure you guys definitely tune in with this one right here, coming from this.